Jenna laughed and said, "You're the squeamish one, remember?" I laughed, feeling a little lighter. Jenna always had that effect on me, even after I lost my mom. She stood by me through it all. She was more than my best friend. She was more like family to me. During the lunch break, Jenna and I snuck into the janitor's closet, and I showed her the Ziploc bag. Her face went white. She muttered, "So that happened in our class?" I replied, "What happened?" Jenna went on to tell me how she resumed much earlier than most of us. Yes, she was one of the nerds I was referring to. And while studying in the library, she heard a scream and rushed to see one of the exchange students crying on the class floor. Her clothes had been torn and she had bruises all over. "I ran for help, but by the time I came back, she was gone," said Jenna, quite shaken up at this point. Perplexed, I bolted out of the closet, 1,000 thoughts running through my head. How could this happen? Who could have done this? Why? There was only one person I could trust. It was Mr. Harry, the English teacher. He helped me and Jenna out of one too many troubles we got into. I told him all that had happened and even handed over the Ziploc bag to him. He looked perplexed, but promised to report this to the authorities. I felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders, until the week after school resumed fully and I arrived to meet the classroom scattered like it was that day. But this time, I was not surprised. My dad didn't name me Kate Holmes for nothing. I had gotten tired of waiting for Mr. Harry to get back to me on what the authorities said, so I borrowed a few hidden cameras from my dad's office and planted them in the classroom, and looped the feed onto a secure server to which only I had the access to. I was going to get to the bottom of this, and nothing was going to stop me. On getting home, I logged into the server to watch the video and immediately picked my phone up to call Jenna. I had to talk to her, but she wasn't picking up. "Dad! Dad! Come see this!" Dad watched the video and anger flashed in his eyes. It was like a storm brewing. He called the patrol cops and told them to split into 2 teams. One to go to Jenna's house to check up on her, and the other to go to Mr. Harry's house to arrest him for sexual assault. The video clearly showed Mr. Harry trying to rape Jenna. She escaped by kicking him in the groin. I think it's all thanks to the self-defense classes she took during the summer. A further investigation revealed that Mr. Harry had threatened other girls in the class, forcing them to sleep with him and threatening them with bad grades if they didn't. He was sentenced to life imprisonment on multiple counts of sexual assaults, and Dad made sure he didn't have it easy in the prison that he was sent to. Brookview Community Center. The siren light cut through the night sky once again. Dad, Jenna, Eliza, the exchange student, and I just finished from a symposium where we talked about vigilance and protecting the women around us and how the police should crack down on sexual assault. My mom's favorite song playing in the background. "We got him, didn't we?" I whispered. Eliza and Jenna replied, smiling. "Yeah, we did." Lights out. We were all safe again. So that was the story. Thank you for listening. If you have any similar stories, you can send it to the link down below. Goodbye!